Hey guys, welcome back to SWRUManga's used to be weekly, but it's no longer weekly, it's just random apparently. But it should be weekly from now on. It was Saturday
Saturday
weekly podcast. Sunday, it should be Sundays. Anyway, bad start. Rusty. It's been a while since we last done this. Anyway, just a couple of updates from us here. We've been working a little bit on the screenplay of Flare Project. We've been going to a couple of conferences, lectures on kind of how to do marketing and stuff like that. So yeah, a little peek behind the curtains, I suppose. We have talked to artists and we are currently still deciding on who we're going with or whether or not we should reopen applications. We shall see. Yeah, new season of anime, as you can see in the background. We've been keeping up with Kino no Tabi, which is kind of a spiritual reboot. It's changed some things,
which you're not happy with.
The
animation is much nicer.
It looks a lot prettier, but the character has changed somewhat, and especially in episode 2 seems to be entirely fine with mass genocide. And in episode 3 breaks their own cardinal rule of only staying in a city 3 days at a time, which yeah, it's a bit weird. Yeah, doesn't seem as great as the first, the original old anime. We also watched a little bit of, what's the one we just watched? Inuyashiki, which is like this like a rare kind of black dot comedy for anime to do. Old guy, unloved by his family, hates youth, and youth hates him because he's old, and then he gets killed by a UFO, and then he becomes reincarnated as a mecha robot. So, you know, the usual. Very normal for anime, obviously. Anything else you're watching that you think is interesting or good?
Konohana Kitan is cute.
Okay.
Urahara I just can't get into.
Okay.
And others I still have not watched the second episode for, so I have not decided.
Yeah, and
Osama Game is out of the list, because yeah.
Okay. Yeah, anyway, some of you might have seen, at least on Facebook or Twitter or something, that I've been ill, basically. Did we tweet about that?
We did.
Mentioned,
yeah. I did.
So basically I was hospitalized for the good part of over half a week. Cause, blood issues, basically, so that sucked. Apparently it could have become fatal, which is pretty scary. So I took some time off work to just recover. Now. I'm fine now.
It's okay now.
Yeah, and then I got a letter from the hospital saying just the most absurd shit, basically. But yeah, I'm fine. I'm gonna have another follow-up next week. They've taken so much blood out of me.
It's okay, we had a lot of beef to make up for it.
Yeah. Like, so much though. Like, every time they're just like, oh,
we need 5 more vials.
Soz, but like, oh my god, one time, like 2 weeks ago or something, they were like, oh sorry, we need to take out some more blood out of you because the ones we got last time, they either underfilled the vials or overfilled them, so they didn't work. So we're gonna take some more out of you. GG.
There's a lot of blood.
So yeah, but I'm feeling fine. Gonna be jumping back on the horse, gonna spend some good time doing that Flare project because we need to keep it moving.
Yeah. I mean, we've been working on the screenplay throughout, kind of, sort of.
Yeah. But yeah, basically. Anyway, do we have anything else to cover? Not really. We watched John Wick 1 last week. Because
good fun.
Because SWRU-Chan hasn't seen it yet, and it was awesome. The first time I watched it through, I thought it was like, oh, it's just fine. But this time watching it through, I was like, oh yeah, it's real good. Like the fight cinematography, and choreography. Spectacular.
I mean, that's
Holy
all
crap.
it is, though, the entire thing.
Yeah, and it's done
literally just
really well.
cinematography and choreography. That's all it is. It doesn't have anything else.
Oh, I mean, the music and the editing was good. Like the music
True,
and
yeah.
like matching the cuts with the
yeah.
song, with the beats of the song, that was good.
Yeah, so everything besides the story.
Yeah, 'cause
there is none.
you killed my wife and my dog.
I will murder you.
I will murder everything. It's good. So yeah, but it's really great, and I feel like there is a lot to mine out of it, a lot to study in terms of cinematography and fight scenes, choreography, and editing. So I might buy that or download that, and then do a bit of a study on it. Don't think I'll write anything up though. I'll just study it for my own purposes. And sometime next week, hopefully, we'll get some time to watch John Wick Chapter 2, which I think people said was good, but not as good as the first one, I've heard.
As is generally the case.
And we also need to watch Kingsman 2, which is also out. So yeah, The Golden Circle is good.
Yes.
Where the British team up with the American American cowboys.
Of course.
Which is a bit wacky.
Of course.
Bit too out there for my liking, but we'll see. And today we are watching Blade Runner 2049. Which we've heard very good things about, but we haven't watched the first one. But apparently that should be fine.
Yes.
Anyway, so yeah, and I think you're doing a write-up of it sometime.
Yeah, but it won't be for SWRUManga.
It won't be for SWRUManga.
My allegiances are not split.
Yes. But by all means, if they're happy for you to do so, you can put it on SWRUManga as like a portfolio piece or something.
Maybe, I'll see.
We'll see. We'll see how that goes.
Updates for me is I am back at university and life is hell. So
yeah,
as you can, I'm not the usual SWRU-Chan at the moment. I think I audibly yawned like 3 times during the runtime. How long have you been recording for?
It's been like 10 minutes.
Yeah, I've audibly yawned like 10 times. Like 3 times in the past 10 minutes.
So we're gonna go grab some coffee maybe before the movie, and then we'll see.
Coffee or 10.
Yeah. Can I get a whatever latte and an extra shot and an extra shot and an extra shot and an extra shot?
Can I get?
Can you just give me all of your coffee?
Yeah, I think I might get like a large latte with like 5 shots in it. And just have the barista look at me like I've gone nuts.
Yeah, just like go into Starbucks or Costa and just be like, I'd like a skinny latte with 5 extra shots. I'd also like you to not put it into a cup, just pour it into an IV bag, and then just hook me up to it, and then just really squeeze on the IV bag, just to really pump it through my veins, and then they'll just be like, yeah, okay, what name to write on the IV bag? Oh, SWRU-Chan.
SWRU-Chan.
Okay, SWRU-Chan. Okay. And then you'll just see
I
the
might just be like, can you please vaporize the coffee so I can sniff it instead? And
then just like the businessmen are like picking up their coffees, just like they take it away, and then they just a big old IV bag just on the desk with your name on it.
And I just hook it onto my vein.
Just like with your name on it, obviously misspelt. And then you take it over to like the shelf bit. You put the sweeteners in, undo the bag. Put the sweeteners in. A couple of sachets of sugar.
Why would I need the sweetness if it's going directly into my bloodstream?
Yeah, because you can taste it.
If it's going directly into my bloodstream?
Yeah, sure. Just pour the sweeteners in.
Okay.
Stir it about, just reseal that sucker up.
Speaking of misspelt names, a friend of mine went to Starbucks and the barista must have misheard his name, but even then she wrote bread.
What was their name?
I can't say.
You can't say.
But like they probably thought
like Brad.
Yeah, they probably thought Brad,
yeah.
but then wrote bread.
Nice.
Just
I know baristas don't give a flying fuck about getting the names correct.
I know, but who the heck writes bread?
Well, they didn't want to judge your friend's nationality or, in some countries in Africa, they named their children Panasonic or like brands or things they use. So
Really?
there are
Is that
some that
real?
are called chair and seat.
Is that real?
Yes.
Jesus.
That's don't be so judgmental. It's just how their culture is, because they didn't have
I say Jesus out of shock, not out of holy shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just
But,
making sure
you know-
SWRU-Chan's not taking a side of racism here.
I am not. Just the Jesus would have been a good point to stop recording, by the way.
It's so yeah.
But yeah.
Anyway, that's us. We're still fine. We'll be okay. Don't worry. We're gonna pump out that manga.
Wait, where's the stop recording button?
Bye!
Life is suffering.